Hey Aries, Deja Lu here. Just putting out a general message to you guys for whenever you receive this. Before I get into the channel and I forget, give me a like and a follow if you appreciate the video, okay guys? And leave me a comment. Tell me what you're feeling, okay? Let me know how this resonates or if there's anything else that I can answer for you guys, okay? But I have to say the overall feeling here, guys, is like there's something that you're not letting go here, okay? Understanding the flow of life, okay? We all go through bad times. We all have our struggles. We all have those people who tell us that we can't do what we want to do, or that we're fat, or whatever the case may be. That's a part of life, okay? So quit taking it so personal and understand that our journey is to overcome those things and to, fight through them so that we can see our bigger purpose in life. If you find yourself in something that is happening over and over and again, for example, being with somebody who has an addiction, or being with somebody who isn't loving you for you, but remember these statements like, if you don't love you, you can't expect someone to love you. If you're not being your true, authentic self, then you're not going to fall into these relationships, not just love, but friendships, with, that are like truly deeply meant to be. So this is a time to call upon you to go inward and to really think about what this life is to you and what you want out of the future. And remember, when we're focusing on the negative things or the bad memories, and like we're trying to work on thinking of what, we want for our future career or our relationships or whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. You fit it wherever. The universe only like focuses on things that you put your energy into. So if you're sitting here focusing on what you don't want, guess what the universe is going to give you? So you got to kind of change your mind frame a little bit and try to word things differently or look at things differently. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a rundown here. I've pulled from multiple decks here, and I have a lot of synchronous stuff here. So I'm just going to go into each one of the cards and explain to you what I'm seeing here, okay? So the first spread here that I ask what it is that you'll be going through, and I got rest and rejuvenate. So this is like, needing to spend time out in nature, and maybe you are, but taking this alone time. And the big thing is like you may be sleeping a little bit more because you're tired, but know that when we have this feeling of this tired, we're meant to sleep, we're meant to rest, because it's a part of healing, okay? It helps us even whenever we just take ourselves away from all of the noise. It's what we need. We don't need all the chaos all the time, okay? And then I have temptation. And this is, it could be addiction to anything, toxic behaviors. This is the bad, terrible, horrible stuff. And even if it's not yours, it's what other people's are. I still want you to pay attention to your habits, okay? Your toxic habits. What are you doing? And I know it's hard to see within ourselves, but we have to incorporate the bad with the good and accept our negatives and our flaws and love ourselves for who we are. And we find that by our spiritual strength. Sorry guys, I hit the camera. We find that within, ourselves, connecting to source, one within. I don't care what you believe in, except for believe in yourself. Know that you can do this, you can conquer, you can get through. And I have victory and success in reverse, but this is showing me that it's like, maybe you're not feeling the connection, you're not the guidance, maybe you're not getting a message that you're waiting for, or the go. Some of us hold on to our dreams, but we never get that go time, right? When is it time to actually do it? Or just start little at a time, guys, And know that when you get into the flow of life, then you know, it will go. It will move again. You're sitting still right now. You got to take action, okay? I have success and growth in reverse, okay? This is the next spread. So this is about your feelings and how you can overcome what it is that you're going through. And success and growth is just sitting stagnant. So we have to let go of whatever it is that we're holding on for, okay? And I have the sacral chakra card in reverse, which is I don't want challenging times. But the big lesson that I learned in my life is I wouldn't be who I am today, sitting here helping you guys and guiding you, if I didn't have all of the bad things happen to me in my life. That's one of the reasons why I gave myself the name Deja Vu, is because I flash back to things that happened in my life that helps me see the connection for who I'm sitting with and reading. And I can understand what they're going through because I've been there, you know? And I have awaiting results in reverse. So literally directly below victory and success in reverse is awaiting results in reverse. This is essentially the same card. This is, you know, wanting someone to give us the go, or finding what we want outside of ourselves. You know, we're looking for some type of approval, you know, and that's not what we need. It doesn't, like, for example, if you're waiting for an apology for someone, it's not going to happen, okay? You got to find that within yourself. You have to, you know, work within yourself to move past that. And, or, you know, maybe it's giving, you know, maybe it's waiting for a loan, you know what I mean? But like, you can't just sit here and wait for this thing to happen. You still have to be taking action and creating movement towards your dreams. Even if it's only 5 or 10 minutes a day, learn something new, or just sit in it in the meditation and visualize what it is that you want. But when we're not putting our focus on the things that we want, and we're wrapped up in everything else that's going on around us, and allowing those things to stop us and prevent us from getting where we're going, you know, it's this mental conflict. You're in your mind, you're beating yourself up. Maybe you're not feeling good enough, but the case is that you are good enough. You're here on earth having this human experience to be able to chase your dreams. That's what this life is about, guys. It's about you getting the things that you want. It's about living the life experience that you believe is yours. You don't have to live someone else's. For example, your parents, like your parents raised you in a certain way, and they have these beliefs for you, and you've been walking the path that they've been giving you, but where the fuck is your path? Pardon my language, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like, where's your path? Where's your journey? You may have thought you were meant to be with somebody, and, you know, something happened with that relationship, but know that God has more for you. That if maybe it's a timing thing, even maybe they'll come back in the future, but you have to continue to live your life without them, okay? For now, at least, right? Like, one of my biggest awakenings that I had was when my first husband passed away. He was my ride or die. He was my high school sweetheart. You know, we had children together, and I thought we were going to be together forever, and he passed away, and that, like, devastated me. And for too many years, I sat stagnant, drinking and feeling sorry for myself, and feeling as though that I shouldn't be able to have a life because he can't have his. And I realized how wrong that was. I fell apart, guys. So acceptance is everything. And, you know, allowing these beliefs, like even in this abundance card, what I saw was the snake being wrapped around you. You know, and to me, whenever I think of a snake, I mean, that's control, you know. You can't control your life. You have to, allow for life to flow and to take the lessons that you're meant to and leave the ones that don't, but and see that your abundance, you have to come out of the lack mindset, right? You have to have this belief that it is supposed to be good and not my life is just meant to be so terrible, So integrated woman, this is what I talk about here, about how, you have to accept the good with the bad. Take in who you are and work on that and understand that our flaws are meant to be there for a reason. No one's perfect. No one at all. But the facts of the matter is you learn to work with those flaws and they actually end up becoming your superpower. Like I tell my son, he was born with his head open down to his brain. And I told him, you have this scar, and I raised him like, you're going to have to deal with the scar for the rest of your life. And that's okay, because guess what? You're real men, they want these big badass scars, so he owns it. And I respect him for that, It's about knowing that we have to go within and, in this time that is slow, that's stagnant, that, you're like not knowing what to do, that's when we go inward and we need to forgive and let go of what no longer serves us purpose, okay? Because the whole reason why I'm telling you guys this is because this come out in reverse. This is another timing. Slow down, right? This goes right along with these. Right along with these, okay? This is, take time. And this, the stillness. Look, guys, this is all cards that have come out for you guys about timing. It's divine timing, guys. Like, know that in this time that you feel stuck, it's because you don't know where you're going. So put that focus. And for those of you who feel like you do, there's something that needs adjusted. Think about it deep down. Follow your intuition. What is your gut telling you, or your past loved ones, your guides? Move through your fears. Think about what scares you, because I'm here to tell you right now that being a psychic mediums used to terrify me. They used to scare me. I literally, no joke, I avoided them like they were the plague. And now here I am sitting here being one of my worst fears. So think about that. Take some deep consideration in that, guys. But clear these limiting beliefs. These limiting beliefs, they no longer serve you any purpose. It's time to understand that this life is meant to be abundant. You are supposed to live and have dreams and work towards them. We don't need any, I'm hearing in my mind, I don't have the tools that I need. Like, for those of you who want to be a reader, it'd be like, well, I don't have the tarot cards, or I don't have the money to get the tarot cards. You have to let this limiting belief go. You have to believe that whatever it is that your purpose is here on earth, you're going to make it happen, okay? There's no excuses. There's no, allowing anything to block you. And understand that if you are chasing a dream and you've been deflected off onto other paths, number one, divine timing. And number two, it's up to you to make sure that you can control the controllables, okay? So, guys, I hope this helps you. Change your focus, guys, okay? Try to look at things differently and see how you can make this, own this shit, right? Make this life yours. I support you. If you want some extra guidance on this, I do have some readings available. Reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you guys. Again, give me a like and a follow if you haven't. I love you guys so much. Bye for now.